Hi, welcome back or welcome to the channel. Today we are looking at a build for Protea. Now, there will be gameplay of me, playing at Portea on stream in a defense mission later on throughout this video. But for now, let's look at the build, okay? The build is for 6 former, first of all. Arcane Grace and Arcane Barrier are both not really needed. Technically, you can find something better. I may upgrade this build with better than both of these if I'm being perfectly honest, but the rest of the build I do feel is somewhat needed, and I'll go over that in a moment. But first, I do want to also mention that I do have a new YouTube channel called Card Kage. There will be a card top right hand corner. Click that as well as the link in the description below. Feel free to check it out if you enjoy card games. But yeah, let's get into why I chose what I chose. First, we have Corrosive Projection, which, I chose because it's kind of a given, but if I'm being perfectly honest, you can replace this with just about anything and it will not mess up the build at all. Reason being, because one of the reasons why, it's a 6 former build is because I put in aura former. Or rather, or did she come with an aura former? I don't remember. Let's check real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, maybe she came with an aura former. Either way, it is a good thing because it lets her, just switch them back and forth at will. Sorry, had to clear my throat there for a moment. But yeah, prime continuity. Regular continuity will work in a pinch, but honestly, if you want the extra duration from your turns, if you want that extra duration for dispensary, if you want that extra duration for pool, which yes, I did put pool, but we can get to that in a moment. Adoption rather. So she actually has a fair amount of survivability. Combine adaptation with Umbral Intensify, Umbral Vitality, and Primed Vigor. And you'll have her pretty tanky. I'm wanting her to be pretty tanky, so you'll have sort of a little bit of a buffer to summon your artillery turrets to do damage, and so you have time for dispensary to heal, because the dispensary will do more pickups, energy orbs, which is actually very, very good. It works for you, it works for your allies. I keep hovering over the abilities, so let's go over. Okay, so first we have Grenade Fan. This is her normal standard ability. Now, Steel Satellites or whatever, I'll be honest, I don't use that too much. Sometimes I forget it's even a real thing, but in a pinch, you can give yourself more shields. That's always a plus. You and I believe your allies as well. Allies and companions, okay. So that includes companions such as Kavats, Kubros, and what have you. So that's always good. Blaze Artillery deploys an artillery unit to blast plasma charges at enemies it faces. Each enemy hit increases the power of more plasma attacks. And I believe she can have up to 3 of these out at once. It fires at a 130. It's not full 360 or even half with 180. But since she can have more than one, it's not really a big deal. Just turn to the direction you want, then fire it. It keeps on getting stronger and stronger. They last for 4 seconds, but they are recastable, which is probably the best thing about them. The duration isn't super high, so you'll feel like you're wasting energy, but it's not, so you'll have to keep it out for 4 seconds. You could literally cast like 20 of them and they just hit once, then go away. If that's what you really want, that's what you can do. Now, they don't move though. I do want to, point that out. They don't really move. They kind of stay wherever you cast them. So, you'll have to cast the new one if you want to get an enemy that decides to hide behind a wall or something. Dispensary. Dispensary is brilliant. It helps you. It helps your allies. But more importantly, it gives you ammo. Now, in this footage, I'm going to be showing you guys in a bit. Feel free to skip ahead a little bit if you want to go straight to the footage. I will be using mostly an arc gun in the mission. If you want to know how to get an arc gun for regular missions, I have an in-depth guide for that. I'll put that in the link in the description below. But yeah, this is important noting because it also gives you an ammo pack, and that ammo pack is universal. So, shotgun, pistol, sniper, etc., so on and so forth, but also heavy ammo, which is what arc guns use, heavy ammo. So you will never really run out of ammo or energy as long as you remember to cast dispensary every so often. So yeah, I'd say every 38, 37 seconds. But you can recast it at any time as well. So you don't have to wait for the full duration if you want it in a different position. And then that leaves us to pull. I put pull on here and then greedy pull as a result, as you saw in the build. But you can, however, put anything you want on here. You can keep her original 4 if that's what you really want. Her original 4 does let her travel, seconds in the past or whatever. So it's something you can keep. Is it really needed? No. Did I think this was the best course of action? Yes, because with greedy pull, in case you forget to activate your dispensary, you still have a safety net of sorts, which is you can pull in, energy from enemies you have killed. Or you can pull in energy from your dispensary that's way, farther away than where you are. You can also pull the enemies, which is another crowd control thing. I just like it in general. Like I said, I've been using this heavy arc gun with her. Now you can use any arc gun. You don't even have to use an arc gun. You can stick to whatever weapons you want. Without further ado, here is the gameplay that I mentioned, and I will catch you guys in the future. Let me know if you guys like this style of build format, and then a video from possibly one of my streams or whatever added on at the end. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the future. Later. Oh, look, we let the enemy think they had an advantage, and then we just destroyed their advantage. Like almost instantly. Oh, and look, my cat's even having a bit of a laugh at the enemy. Wait, we were supposed to see what level they were. Oh, 28. Okay. The only downside about the torrents is probably the fact that they can't go a full 360. At the end of the day, I don't know how much that actually mattered. Man, I didn't even, I wanted to kill him with my torrents. I accidentally killed him before my torrent came out. Wow. That moment when you'll accidentally kill an enemy. Okay, and these torrents can handle like super high levels. See, since I use dispensary, that helps all my teammates out, not just me. So you could say I'm being a team player without even trying to be a team player. So that's pretty brilliant right there. That's why we do it, because we can. Yep. That's pretty much this whole build. Because we can. Ooh, an electric dude. Well, he's gone. That XMS did get a nerf, I'll admit, but okay, those of you guys that are watching this, I'm hoping you guys are enjoying the build, because, I mean, the video. I mean, you still won't be enough, but I see it. Gotta do another dispensary. I guess we'll extract. We made it to 20, so